Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets. And today I'm going to be joined by a beer tuber who hasn't been on the show in a long time. It's Daniel, the Endosymbiosis, from Beyond the Pour Beer Reviews.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. And we're going to be looking at a beer from my neck of the woods, which is, it's from Denmark. It's from Djævlebryg, and this is their beer called Gudeløs, which means godless. It's an Imperial Stout brewed in collaboration with the Danish Atheist Society. Beer that had made a lot of controversy when it was released. Every beer that's sold, you donate 1 kroner to the Danish Atheist Society. It's 8.9% alcohol, and it has kind of an interesting combination of ingredients. It's called something called demerara sugar, black syrup, and roasted syrup. Other than the water, yeast, hops, and malt in there, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, it's kind of a controversial beer, so yeah, it should be fun seeing how good this Imperial Stout is.
It's kind of brown in the pour there, but
yeah,
jet black in terms of its color. I hold it up to my light, and it's this completely opaque. Nice thick, about 2-finger brown head, very creamy, foamy.
Yeah, nice small bubbles, and you can smell the beer already when you poured it.
Oh yeah, totally.
A lot of dark fruits, and roasted malt, and also like a roasted grain kind of maybe lightly burnt note in there.
Definitely some burnt qualities. It's almost like it almost does smell a little bit like motor oil. I mean, it really does have that like thick, cloying consistency to the nose.
It smells real nice actually. Maybe a little bit of a vanilla-like note in there.
Yeah, some vanilla, almost like a bourbony character, a little bit smoky.
Mm-hmm. You definitely
lots of sugar, lots of that caramelized sugar, like brown baking sugar.
That's probably that demerara sugar or whatever that is.
It's almost like like a syrup, like a maple syrup almost.
Yeah, it's quite syrupy. Which is probably from the black syrup and that raisin syrup, and that's probably also why you get a decent amount of dark fruits too. Maybe a little bit of like the chocolatey note in there. It smells quite nice, actually.
It smells really good. I'm ready to taste if you are.
Yeah, let's give it a taste, man. Cheers.
It's cool.
Cool. That's pretty smooth.
Very smooth. I mean, it's only 8.9%, so it's not like a crazy big Russian Imperial Stout.
No, but
you really don't get the alcohol at all. It's got a nice kind of crackery, biscuity thing going on. Kind of underneath all the other, all that sweet, syrupy kind of caramel thing. I really like stouts that start sweet but finish dry, and this one definitely kind of hits the mark on that one.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the flavor again is you get a lot of that kind of burnt quality to it. As you said, there's a lot of like sugary notes, syrupy notes. It's a good blend of sweet and roasty Imperial Stout, I think. And then, as you say, it finishes like dry. And I wouldn't call the body like exactly full, but on the bigger side of medium, maybe.
The mouthfeel is nice. It coats my tongue really nicely. It's got just enough carbonation to kind of clean the palate, to cut that syrupy quality just a little bit. That's quite a nice little beer, you know.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice Imperial Stout. Not really anything wrong with it at all. Get a little bit of a smoky character in the aftertaste, actually. A little bit of that chocolate note too. The dark fruit. It's nice. I think it's a pretty tasty Imperial Stout.
Yeah, I wish that syrup and that sugar was toned down just a little bit. I think it does get a little bit cloying, even as you drink just a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Hopefully done.
Yeah, I don't really mind that much. I, as many of you guys know, I like the sweeter kind of Imperial Stouts compared to the big roasty ones.
No, I'm enjoying it, but it does kind of it's definitely a sipper. It's not one I'm gonna just pound back.
Oh no, it is. But it's nice for this kind of winter weather. This is kind of like also a controversial time. We're drinking this in the Christmas season.
Yeah, during Christmas, drinking Gudeløs.
Yeah, drinking a beer called Godless. So it's a pretty tasty Imperial Stout. It's nice and complex, but it isn't really a big mind blowing beer. I mean, It's on the sweeter side, which I like, but still, like, you can get better Imperial Stout, but it does what it's supposed to do. Pretty tasty beer. I'm gonna give this one an 80. It's a pretty tasty Imperial Stout, and yeah, I'll definitely pick it up again if it wasn't like kind of expensive. It isn't too cheap here in Denmark.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this just a straight up B. I don't think that it's like an amazing imperial stout, but I'd drink it again, but I can't get it, so it's kind of I'm glad to get to try it once, and I'm glad to donate that one Danish kroner to the Atheist Society. But other than that, um, you know, uh, it's not one I would just die if I could never have again. So.
Oh, no, yeah. So yeah, guys, that does it with this international collab review with Mr. Daniel out of Endosymbiosis, Beyond the Poor Beer Reviews, and yeah, an 80 from me and a B from him for the Djævlebryg Gudeløs. Let us know what you think about this brew if you've had it, and what do you think about the whole idea about supporting the Atheist Society. Maybe you think that's a bit too crazy, I don't know. Let us know. Yeah, guys, that does it for this beer review. Remember to comment, subscribe, and yeah, cheers.
Cheers.